What is going on, everyone? Matthew97657 here, and today we are back with yet another figure unboxing and review. And as the title and thumbnail suggests, this is going to be the Bandai Limited Movie Monster Series Godzilla -1 Silver/Metallic Edition. So with that being said, nothing more to it than to get on right on into it. And alas, this is a continuation of our Godzilla Day Godzilla store order we made back in November. So as you can see, we've only got 2 left there. So we're gonna go ahead and just grab them out here, leaving our last one for the next video and doing this one here. So here it is, straight out the plastic protective packaging there. Here it is. This is the standard 6-inch model mold that they did do for Godzilla -1. And obviously, as you can tell, it does have that metallic shine to it. I mean, that's really about it, if we're being honest. But it's still very cool nonetheless. You can kind of see the metallic coloration throughout the entire figure. It's pretty much the entire same color besides the mouth. It actually does have kind of a metallic-y red and even some paint applications on the teeth as well as the eyes as well. So, but I mean, obviously once you see it, that's pretty much what you're going to see, the silver metallic coloration. So let's go ahead and do the tag like we usually do. Godzilla from the 2023 model, which is our -1 2023 there. And then if I can get here, the Japanese text in the middle as well. And then from here, Bandai Movie Monster Series Godzilla -1, the film. So very cool. That's actually really about it, if we're being honest. I guess I can try and milk it so I can talk a little bit maybe. But very cool figure. Obviously, the movie is extremely good. It is performing very well in and outside of Japan, which is very well for the success of the film. Whether or not we get a sequel to this movie, I think it definitely did what it needed to do. And if it's a very nice reestablishment of a very villainous Godzilla. We haven't really gotten an extremely villainous one since, I guess if you want to call Singular Point that one. Besides that, maybe Planet of the Monsters, the anime trilogy that they had, Polygon, and then obviously besides that, Shin Godzilla as well. But a very nice kind of return to standard or return to tradition Godzilla with that very villainous archetype that is seen within its own character. So very, very cool. And obviously a very good movie. If you haven't seen it, then I would highly advise you do in theaters while you still can. At the time of this recording, which is January 27th, they're doing the Godzilla minus color, which is the film that's been kind of like translated into black and white. It's not just a straight filter. They've done some like effects translations, which I don't know too much about, but it's not just a filter over it. So I do need to go see that. But before I keep talking, let's go ahead and at least do our reviews here. So the only other Bandai -1 figure I do have is the theater exclusive blue clear version that they had in Japan. So kind of a little bit of a difference between the two. The kind of clear translucence of the mold here compared to the just painted mold here. The tag is getting in the way there. But yeah, I mean, I absolutely prefer these over these. Not to say this one's bad, but I just absolutely love the kind of clear translucent ones compared to the just heavy paint version or, you know, stuff like that. But it's still a very cool figure nonetheless, right? So very, very cool. And yeah, it's definitely going to look nice next to one another. So let's go ahead and bring out the only other -1 figure I do have, which is the SH Monster Arts -1 figure. I kind of have him in this roaring pose after the blast, which is extremely cool. So yeah, the two next to one another. Obviously, there's not really a comparison between the two besides the mold themselves. Colorations aren't accurate for the metallic one, but still very cool to see. The spines and all that in there as well. So yep, and this one came out from the Godzilla store. As I previously said, I'm sure you can still purchase it off of some other third-party retailers or from the buy shop on the Godzilla store Japan. But I don't think it's available in the United States Godzilla store anymore because they had it on like a pre-order, and then I don't think they restock it. But yep, that's about it. I guess to continue talking here while we do this. So obviously we've kind of gone through the -1, the minus color. the future of the film / the franchise. But yeah, from here we don't know. Obviously, the minus color is finally in the United States, and that will end its theatrical run, which started in December / early November, if you were a part of that. Besides that, figure wise, I know they've got a whole bunch of like standards figures. I think there's a Band Presto one where he's like little like TVs all like scrunched up. There's that one. We have not seen anything from X Plus as of right now. We haven't seen any new additions for the Monster Arts. I'm sure they're going to do more of it. I'm sure they're going to do more exclusive versions of it for its success. It'll probably be the new face of Godzilla, replacing Shin Godzilla. Your service was well, Shin, but -1 is here. And what else am I trying to say? I don't have the Odo Island version of the figure, and I know Premium Bandai is doing a release where it's this mold and the Odo Island figure, but it's kind of that minus color version where it's a lot like deeper. The hues are kind of black and white, so I'm thinking of picking that one up. I guess it still classifies as like an exclusive or limited Bandai, right? If that's so, I'm technically behind on some older releases, but let's not focus on that so far. So I think that really is about it. Figure wise, at least for -1, you know, we're bound to get more versions of the Bandais and the Monster Arts. And then we haven't seen anything from X Plus yet, so it's still up in the air for figures of what we're going to see. So get your wallet ready. That's all I can really say, right? So with that being said, I think I'm going to end off the video here, and so we can only finally have one more to go. I've recorded 6 videos within the past 2 days, but it's always fun, right? It's always fun to talk about stuff like this. So very cool nonetheless. So as always, let me know if you guys are going to pick this one up. This is the -1 metallic version, limited movie monster series line. Very cool. Let me know what you guys think of the film and the figure here. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.